What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be going over the ultimate summer bucket list in Winston-Salem. Let's get into the video. My name is Ramon Lomeli. I'm a local realtor and the team leader of the Smart Move Group brokered by eXp Realty here in Winston-Salem, but we've got connections all over the state. And I wanted to bring this video to you guys today because we are at the beginning of summer and you already know what that means. It's time to get out, enjoy, live life, and enjoy some of that sunshine. Today, I'm excited to share with you guys all of the amazing, fun, exhilarating things that there are to do in the summertime in the Winston-Salem and surrounding areas. Whether you're a local of Winston-Salem or you're just visiting, this is gonna have something to do for everyone. The first thing that we're gonna be talking about today are gonna be splash pads. One of the great things to know is that Winston-Salem has actually 9 completely free splash pads. One of the best and probably a hidden gem of a splash park, people are gonna be mad at me when I say this, is the splash pad at Little Creek Park, which is actually right by Haynes Mall. The park is very clean, it's not too old, and the playground has a rubber surface so the kids don't get hurt. You have restrooms, picnic shelters, a lot of activities for the kids to do. And of course, the splash pad's perfect for those hot summer days when the kids are driving you nuts and you gotta let them burn off some energy. Another great thing to do in the summer is gonna be swimming pools. So Winston-Salem actually has 8 different swimming pools, unless you know a friend that has either an apartment complex, pool, or they have a pool in their backyard, then definitely be their friend because that's probably better. But all of these pools range in sizes and age and amenities that they offer. Most of these are gonna have playgrounds, they have picnic tables, snack bars, and lifeguard on duty. This is interesting. The pools that are offered by the city actually offer free swimming lessons, so that's great if you have a kid that doesn't know how to swim, or maybe you don't know how to swim. Those same lessons are $20 for non-residents of Winston-Salem. The ones that are operated by the city usually are very, very affordable to get into. $5, $3 is usually what you're going to end up paying to go to one of these pools. 5 of the 8 pools actually have $1 entry on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so if you're looking for a cheaper day to go, Tuesdays and Thursdays are where it's at. Typically slower on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The pool that I would recommend, even though you're gonna be leaving Winston-Salem just barely, is gonna be the public pools at Tanglewood Park. They're a little further out, only about 10 minutes. Now you're gonna have to pay $2 to get into the park and then $8 to get into the pool. But the pools are newer, very well kept. They've got plenty of staff on site. They got the snack bar, they got the splash pad there. They got 2 different areas of swimming, and you're inside of Tanglewood Park. So if you get bored of swimming, you can go for a jog, you can walk, there's lakes, there's trails, there's BMXing, there's horse riding, there's all kinds of stuff to do inside of Tanglewood Park, fishing. Really, you can spend a whole day out there and it's beautiful. Another thing that a lot of the locals love to do in this area is gonna be visiting the Wet and Wild Center. It's Wet and Wild Emerald Point and it's in Greensboro, North Carolina. Now, it's not in Winston-Salem, but it's a short 25-30 minute drive. Now, they got 40 rides and over 5 pools, just to name a few of the things to do there. It actually has one of the largest pools in the country and it's really fun. I've been there, the kids are begging me to take them this year, so you'll probably see footage of me taking my kids there at some point. And actually, that's a great segue. I was actually gonna ask you guys to add me on my social media handles because not only do I want all you guys to follow me and want more friends on there, but I post a lot of local content about things going on in the area. So if you wanna see food reviews, things to do, we're always out doing something. You can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. And in case you're wondering, I'm gonna leave some awesome links, like with homes that are for sale in the area currently, in case you happen to be looking, as well as all my contact information in case you want to call me or shoot me a text if you have any questions, comments, concerns. And I wouldn't be a real YouTuber if I didn't ask you to hit that like button, leave me a comment, but above all, subscribe, because those kinds of things, honestly, they keep me really motivated to keep pumping out these videos for you, to keep doing this research and figure out what to talk about when I feel like I've talked about every single thing. Actually, in the comment section, let me know what kind of videos you want to see. Give me some video ideas so I can get my butt to work. Another great thing about the summertime in the Winston-Salem area are gonna be all the festivals. We've got Greek Food Festival and all kinds of other things going on downtown. We've got Pride, Juneteenth, the annual Greek Festival, and the International Black Theater Festival, all in the summer. And also, one of the things that I really enjoy is that there's always some kind of event in downtown Winston-Salem, whether it's a car show, a free car show, a food truck festival, some kind of parade, some kind of rally. There's always something going on where there's gonna be people outside having a good time. There's gonna be vendors, there's gonna be, arts and crafts. There's gonna be food, there's gonna be amazing time, and just to be outside and enjoy the city. There's also a great summer movie series in Winston-Salem. Both Winston-Salem and all of these other little towns have their own kind of movie series, but it usually involves you bringing a lawn chair, a big open park, and sitting your butt and enjoying a movie with your friends and family in the community. It's really fun. I've only done that a few times. I want to do that a little bit more. Usually happens at dusk or a little bit after the sun goes down. The Relo Gardens are also great in the summertime. They're great because they're open daily and it's free admission. The gardens are in full bloom in the summertime. It's a great place to go over there, hang out, bring a selfie stick, take some pictures with your friends because the landscaping looks incredible. You can do a picnic out there. And when you're done with that, there's a ton of shopping and dining nearby in the actual Relo village. Salem Lake, another great thing for us to do here in the summertime. Perfect for fishing, kayaking, hiking, or just having a great old picnic by yourself. I'm not sure why I said by yourself, I meant by the water, but by yourself just kind of came out. If you're having a picnic by yourself, I hope that you can make some friends, and I'm sure you will when you move to Winston-Salem. But yeah, they've got walking trails. They also do boat rentals, so maybe you want to do a little boat to go out there and fish, or just to kind of paddle around the lake. Also, Blues Lake, which is a man-made lake a little bit north of Winston-Salem. It's over 4,000 acres, so it is quite a large lake. But yeah, they've got fishing, they've got villa rentals where you can stay there overnight, they've got boat rentals, great places to launch your boats, great places to have picnics, great places to have a lazy lake day with food and drinks and all kinds of fun stuff. So it's a great little lake. There's also High Rock Lake, which is another man-made lake, but this one is 15,000 acres, and it's a reservoir for the Yadkin River. This was actually located in Lexington, which is 30 miles, I would say that's southeast of Winston-Salem. But yeah, boating, swimming, fishing, kayaking. You see a lot of those smaller fishing boats, a lot of those John boats or fishing boats. You see a lot of bass boats, people call them. You see a lot of those getting launched over there. But it's really nice. They've got restaurants on the lake. You can get some fresh seafood there daily. World famous for crappie fishing. Now, one of my favorite things about the summertime in Winston-Salem is going to be the atmosphere, the nightlife in Winston-Salem. Now, there's always something going on in downtown Winston-Salem, no matter what time of the year it is, but it's just different. It seems like more people actually come out and do stuff and enjoy the breweries and the things to do in downtown Winston-Salem in the summer, probably because it's a little bit warmer. But all of those breweries and things going on downtown, especially the breweries, they're always running specials, and there's always some kind of Thursday events, Friday events, Saturday events where you can get out there, meet some friends there, or make some friends when you're there. Some of my favorite breweries in downtown Winston-Salem are probably going to be Wiseman Brewing, Radar Brewing, and Incendiary Brewing. But if you go to these breweries' websites, they have a list of events, whether it's some kind of band, some kind of live music, a food truck event, or just bingo or karaoke. I've even done a mystery show where you have to figure out who killed someone at a brewery. It was so much fun. If you haven't checked out Bar Pina, make sure you check out Bar Pina. It's one of my favorite bars. I was definitely a little bit younger. I used to go more often. Things kind of change as you get older, I don't have to tell you guys that maybe, but it's a great spot because it's kind of not so rowdy of an atmosphere, and you can see downtown Winston-Salem from that rooftop bar. They've got three different sections, if I remember correctly, some great drink specials, but I think the highlight of Bar Pina is the rooftop where there is a bar. It's kind of tight up there, so you have to make friends with your neighbors, but you can actually see downtown Winston-Salem, which is pretty cool. You also have Dash Ballpark, which is a Truist Stadium or Truist Park. Truist has gone through some name changes recently, the bank, so the name's kind of different depending on where you look on what website, but yeah, it's the place where the Dash minor league baseball team in Winston-Salem play. The Dash are a Class A affiliate of the Chicago White Sox. Their season runs from early April all the way to September, so there's always some great fun time activities. I've been to the games with the Dash quite often. Sometimes my friends get together and we're trying to figure out something to do. We always like to go to the park because it's pretty cheap. They got great beer specials, there's food, and it's just fun to hang out at the ballpark. They've got a really cool vendor section. There's a big grassy area. If your kids are rowdy and need to burn off some energy, you can send them over there, go over to that grassy area where they can play themselves without bothering the neighbors. But of course, they've got the mascot, they've got the t-shirt cannons, they've got the 7th inning stretch, they've got the little camera that zooms in on people in the crowd. It's always a fun time. They do pups in the park every Thursday, which I don't know if my pups they're great with people, but sometimes around other dogs, I get a little nervous. this. They've also got Firework Fridays, and my favorite, Wing Wednesday. They also happen to host a lot of events for the city there, or a lot of events like cultural events as well. Like I know this past year they did the Hispanic League's Independence Day Festival there. And lastly, we're gonna talk about Bowman Gray, which I feel like us locals sometimes forget that we have Bowman Gray here inside of Winston-Salem. The stadium actually opened its doors for the 76th year in a row this year. Races are held there every single Saturday night from June to August. It's located really close to downtown Winston-Salem. It's actually a historic NASCAR sanctioned racetrack, and it's really fun to be in the stands, which hold over 17,000 people, and hear the roar of the engines, the competitiveness, and the cars going round and round. So make sure you stay hydrated, put on some sunscreen, and stay safe this summer. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending this time with me. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you in next week's video.